Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Frugalisama. My name's Sam and this is where I talk about all things sewing. Today is day 61 of 100 days of sewing and another Frugal Friday. Way! Today I've got 5 new patterns for you and some great discounts and free sewing machines. So keep watching till the end and I'll tell you all about it. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you for everyone who keeps returning. I am really truly grateful. And welcome if you're new. If you've never watched my videos before, I try to post videos 3 times a week. Fridays are Frugal Fridays, where I talk about free patterns, discounts and competitions, giveaways that I see during the week. During the week I usually try to put up a tutorial, and then on a Sunday I usually do plans and patterns and reviews. I did have this Sunday off because it was Mother's Day, so I gave myself a day off to catch up with my family. So on to today's video. So first up, I've got a fantastic little pattern from the fabric store, and these are some trousers. So these are the Sarah pleated pants, and they are designed for linen because the fabric store sells linen, so all of their patterns are actually designed for linen, but that is not to say that you can't make them in anything else. I've made a few things from fabric store before, and on Sunday I think what I will do is a little bit of a review of some of the dresses that I've made throughout the years, free patterns, and fabric store will feature on that one. But very briefly, it's got a pleat at front, it's got a zip fly, slant pockets, and the legs are slightly tapered to skim at the ankle. So really lovely pattern this. I can't believe it's a free pattern. It is really nice, and I will definitely make these I think at some point. Maybe not this week. It is labelled as an intermediate, so because you've got your fly front and things like that, so maybe not for beginners. I have got a video to help you to download patterns from the fabric store because it is a little bit tricky. Sometimes people just get a little bit lost trying to download patterns there. So I will link that at the end along with all the patterns, and everything that I'm talking about will be linked below. What else could you use? It's saying that they're using a heavyweight linen. As long as you're using a woven fabric that is medium to heavyweight, I think this would work for you. But they would be equally as gorgeous in linen. I think if I was to make them, I would make them in a linen actually. So sizes are from 25-inch waist up to a 48-inch waist. Hip is 35-inch to 58 inches. The instructions are in the form of a blog post. There are no separate instructions to download. Once you click that link, you'll see the instructions. So once again, if you look at the instructions and you don't feel that they're enough for you, then perhaps don't bother going forward downloading it. Alternatively, you could just do a Google and see if somebody's done a tutorial for it. You just do need to register with a fabric store. Once you've downloaded something with them before, you stay registered, so you don't need to keep registering. Great little pattern for us in the Northern Hemisphere going into spring, and I would imagine actually good for autumn as well. Next up is the Badian Tee by Christelle Cowd, and this is a French pattern and it isn't brand new, but it is new to me. My friend Janet on Instagram had sewn it, and I really like the sweetheart neckline on it. So yeah, it's not brand new, but I thought it might be new to other people because I've never even seen this pattern company before. Now just one caveat, it is in French, so if you don't speak French, what I suggest you do is that you open the link that I'm going to send you in Google Chrome, and it will give you the option to translate to English if English is your first language. My French isn't great. I could navigate my way around downloading the pattern absolutely fine. I could work out what information they were wanting. So it is just filling in your name and address and a few details like an email, and you do have to put a password in as well. It's sent directly to your downloads, it's not sent to your inbox. So when you download it, the PDF is all in French. I do fancy making this, and after I've talked about it a little bit, let me know at the end in the comments if you want me to do a sew along for this. I can't see anything in English that somebody's already done a tutorial on it. Something that I would really like to make for this spring. So I'm more than happy to do a tutorial on it. Just let me know. Apparently Badian or Badian is star anise in English, and that's what it translates to. So it's a t-shirt with this sweetheart neckline. You've got 2 sleeve options. You've got the short sleeve and then you've got 3/4 sleeve. 3/4 sleeve's got a cuff on the end, and it is designed for jerseys. They're saying it's designed for an interlock or a Milano mesh, whatever that is, I've no idea. But you just need around about 1 metre. And the sizes, these are European sizes, 32 to 52. That's a 78 centimetre bust up to 122 centimetres bust, which works out at 30 inches to 48 inches. It is quite loose fitting, so you don't need a waist size really. Designed for somebody who's 5'5", So if you're taller than that, you might need to put a little extra length in it, but it is quite long anyway. Like anything in jersey, you don't need a serger or an overlocker. It can be sewn on a normal sewing machine. I have got a little video out about sewing with jerseys if you're new to sewing with jerseys. One little thing that I did see at the end of it about downloading it, and it just says download it with Adobe, but don't open it in a Windows 8 player. I've never ever seen that before, so if anybody's having difficulties downloading patterns and you're using Windows 8 player, that might be a reason. I really don't know. I'm not techie enough to know about that. So yeah, that's it. I really liked that little pattern. New to me pattern company, and I hope it's a new to you pattern company as well. So good old Mood have brought out another pattern, and this is another one that they're calling a dress and I call a shirt. This is the Kiri dress, shirt dress. So this is designed to be very loose. I don't think there's any bust darts on it, but it's great for anybody who's into the big collar trend, a bit like the Bakerloo by Nina Lee. It's got a big collar with ruffles on the end, on the edges, but not quite as dramatic as the Nina Lee one, I would say. If you like the Nina Lee one and you're wanting to see some samples of it, Liz at the Baker Who Sews, she's done loads and loads and they are absolutely beautiful. It would be too much for me, but she looks absolutely gorgeous in them. Styled it here with a corset belt. I mean, optimum comfort, I mean really. But yeah, you can wear it loose as well. So I wouldn't say that this was a beginner sew, because not only have you got buttons and a placket and the collar and all the rest of it, cuffs, you've got all those ruffles to tackle as well. I wouldn't tackle this if it's your first sew. Fabric wise, the sample that they've sewn, they've used a cotton voile. They're saying that you can use a poplin or a cotton shirting as well. Saying it's a swing style. In the made up version it looks to have a drop shoulder. In the line drawings it doesn't look like it's got a drop shoulder, so I'm not sure. Probably not one that I'll attempt, certainly not anytime soon. I would have to see this style on somebody my age, I think. It's too reminiscent of Lady Di in the 1980s for me. But I do like the ruffles on the cuff, so I might steal that for another pattern. But yeah, it's quite loose fitting, so you shouldn't have any fitty shoes. Their size range is pretty consistent. They do 32.5 inch bust up to a 58.8 inch bust. I know it's not a real, no, it's not a real measurement, but we'll call it 58 3/4, shall we? And it's quite loose fitting. You don't need waist measurements for that. Usual thing with Mood is you just put in your details and it will download straight to your computer, but it is only available in US letter size and A4. There is no A0 option. I've not downloaded this, so I don't know how many pages it is. I do have a video that will help you download Mood patterns as well, so I will link that at the end. So next up is one that my pal Ruan sent me, and that's the Pua Tank. And this isn't actually a new one, this was out last summer. But I thought I'd include it because it'd look really nice with those trousers that I've just mentioned at the beginning. Nice little spring into summer wardrobe. This isn't exactly racer back, but it's sort of cut-in sleeves, so it's not quite racer back. And it is quite fitted. So it's got about 5 inches of negative E, so you want to be really careful what kind of fabric that you choose for this. Ribbing would be perfect. Yeah, your traditional sort of tank or vest top kind of fabrics. They are saying that it needs at least 40% stretch, so don't try and do it with a cotton that's got no elastane or spandex in it. Something like a rayon or a modal or a bamboo knit would be perfect. The reason why I wanted to include this is because there's quite a lot of tank and vest top patterns that are available free, but this one includes a D-cup, and they're able to do that by putting in a dart. So no more flashing at the sides or gaping. So I thought that was a really good little option for anybody who's bigger breasted. So the sizing, it goes from size 30 inch bust up to a 49 inch bust. Then for the D cups it goes 32 inch bust to 51 inch bust. So I know it's not a lot bigger, but you've got that cup sizing. So just have a look at the sizing and just see if it fits you. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about with stretch and recovery, if you have a look at that video that I did about knits and what have you, I'll go into a bit more detail about that there. Right, last but not least in the free patterns is the Frankie skirt by Made Label, and this came out last summer. Mentioning this one because they've got a really good discount on as well, and it came to my attention once again. This really reminds me of the Alba skirt from the Sew Over It Summer Dreaming ebook. If you didn't manage to pick that up in sale last week, this is a really good free alternative. So it is designed for like a viscose or a rayon or something with a bit of movement, like a double crepe or something like that would be really nice. Wrap skirt, so quite easy fitting. It is designed for beginners is this one, and it's for a 26 to 38 inch waist. You need about 2.5 metres to 3.25 metres depending on what size, and there is a full video tutorial for this as well. What brought it to my attention was the bundle that they've got up for grabs, which is a Freya wrap dress, which is an off the shoulder ruffle dress that comes with a skirt in the bundle, and it's only 18 Australian dollars, which works out about £9, and there's 20% off for that at the moment. I mean, you're talking about £7 for about 2 patterns, and there's 3 dress lengths in this, so I thought that was a really good deal. So another one that would be ideal for rayon or viscose, and a really good one for summer holidays. This offer ends on Sunday, and you just need to enter the code BELLE, BELLE, put the details below for you. And a quick update on the Leila Dress. The Leila Dress is something that I've talked about before. They have extended their size range. So that is now going from a 31.5 inch bust up to a 59 inch bust, and that is also a free pattern by Little Lizard King. So I thought I'd just give you a quick update on that if it's something that you fancied making. Again, I've done a tutorial on doing that neck binding. And back to the Pua top, if you're not sure on how to do the binding, if you go back to that tutorial, that will tell you how to do it. Okay, so on to discounts now. And the first one is for American residents, and this is from Madame Sew. And she's got a buy one get one free. So Madame Sew sell mainly haberdashery and sewing tools and things like that, and it's anything site wide. So I think it's a birthday giveaway, and it's buy one get one free on everything site wide, and that's just this weekend only. And you just buy one item and the lower priced item is free. Minerva have also got a sale on of up to 50% off fabrics, and that's selected fabrics. That goes on until all the fabrics have gone. I think it's just ongoing until those particular fabrics have gone. So it is only selected. I will share my screen so that you can see some of them that are available, but there are some nice ones on there. Particularly like this jacquard that they've got up for sale. And I realise that I feature Ellie and Mac each week. They do have their Wacky Wednesdays each week, and for $1 you can pick up a really good pattern. The beauty of Ellie and Mac patterns is that they have lots and lots of options. A lot of times with the free patterns you just get the one variation, but with Ellie and Mac patterns you do get a lot of bang for your buck. So I won't go too much in depth of all the patterns, but they have 5 patterns for $1 this week. They've got the shark bite top, and that's in women's and children's, and it's got this unusual flounce at the side, hence the shark bite. Then they've got a man's shawl collar sweater and the trendsetter high-low skirt. The one that I particularly liked was a cardigan. This one features 2 length options. It's got side seam pockets, back slits, and a hood option as well. So tons and tons of options with this, and you can do sleeveless as well. This is designed for fabric with 4-way stretch, with up to 35 to up to 50% stretch. So that could include, but not limited to, hatchet, cotton lycra. So yeah, just a great one for layering in spring is this. I think this would be a really versatile piece, and that sizing range goes 29 inch bust up to 60 inch bust. I think my favourite this week, other than the made label one that I mentioned before, is the Winterwear Designs Satara shirt dress. This is up for $3. They usually say that their patterns are $3 for the day, but often I find that they're available over the weekend, so hopefully it's still available for you. This unusually for a shirt dress features princess seams and a really nice notch collar. So it's not a proper collar, it's not got a full collar on it, it's just got this notching at the neckline, and a 3/4 circle skirt along with 3 sleeve options. So again, Winterwear Designs are very, very good at giving you lots of options for their patterns. So it's designed for woven fabrics, so you could be using a shirting cotton, a chambray or a rayon, or even like a peach skin or something like that. I really like how Suzanne has styled the one that she's got in the main picture, where it looks like a separate. So it's a good opportunity for colour blocking if that's the sort of thing that you like, or you want to give it a bit of versatility and make it look like you've got a skirt and top on. Winterwear Designs are really good with their sizing, so that goes from an extra small to a 5 extra large, and that equates to a 28 inch bust to a 50.5 inch bust, 24 inch waist, up to a 47 inch waist. And finally on the discounts, got another 2 from Wardrobe by Me, and they have released 2 new men's patterns this week. They've released a man's jacket like a sporty type jacket and some shorts as well. For release date they've been reduced from $12 down to $10, and if you buy them together there's a further 20% off. So the jacket is a kind of sporty number with a front zipper and zipper pockets. It's a casual fit. You've got two views, you've got a plain version, or you can add contrast bands at the shoulders and the sleeves as well. So the fabrics that they are suggesting for this one is cotton or technical material, and you can make it in a French terry as well. You can use ribbon for the hemband, and the size ranges for this are from 2 extra small to 4 extra large. I'll bob the actual conversion rates of that in because I forgot to write it down. So that's it for discounts this week, and on to giveaways now. So I've got a really great giveaway coming up for you, and a couple of smaller ones as well. I'll start off with Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles. She has her own YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure you'll all know Karina. She's celebrating 20,000 subscribers over on YouTube. She's got over $450 worth of prizes up for grabs. So I think it equates to 14 prizes in all, and it's just a matter of going over to her video, which I'll link below, and you just need to leave a comment on that video and everybody will be entered. So really nice little competition, lots of prizes, so lots of opportunity for lots of different people. Yeah, her prizes are from all her favourite pattern companies that she's used, so it's open internationally because they're just gift cards. One that's over on Instagram now, and this is a monthly competition which I haven't mentioned before, and that is by Lou at So Much to Design. And what she's asking you to do is just post your makes each month. So the hashtag for that is my makes for the month, and all she's asking you to do is just in one post everything that you've made in each month, and obviously note the month, so my makes for the month March. She's got over £1,000 worth of prizes over the course of the year, which I've not joined in, and I think the reason I've not joined in the past is because she was closing it a little bit earlier than the very end of the month, and of course last minute as always I usually missed it. This month she's got 4 prizes, one of them being a £50 voucher for Minerva and some PDF patterns and a magazine subscription to Sewing Life magazine. Gives the opportunity for more than one person to win, and over the course of a year I think that's a really good one. Been chatting to her as well, and there's no reason why, if you're entering our competition, the Frugal Frocks Challenge, that you can't reveal your dress on the 21st and enter hers this time. I double checked that with her and she's absolutely fine with it, and we're absolutely fine with it as well, so tag us all. The more the better. So just a reminder of our little competition whilst I'm here. That is to make a dress using a free pattern, using fabric that you've already got, so stash fabric is what we're calling it, but fabric that you already own. We don't want you to go out and buy fabric, and reveal your frock on the 31st of March. So the dress has got to be made during the month of March. Don't want you dragging old ones out of the back of the wardrobe. I know what you like. So yeah, reveal your dress on Instagram on the 31st of March, and everybody will go into a random draw, and Ruan and I have got lots and lots of prizes for that. I think we've got over 15 prizes because some of the sponsors have very generously given us more than one prize. So get yourselves a frock whipped up. I'll put a discount code up for getting your PDFs printed. Still plenty of time to do that. We're only on the 19th of March now. The discount code is FF2021, and that's for Fabricator Murfield. It's valid for 1 per customer, but you can put as many orders on that as you like. And it is just UK and Europe only is that one. So yeah, get yourself entered into that one. Another giveaway on Instagram is by So Disorganised. She's giving away 3 copies of the Fibre Mood magazine. I think she has subscribed and then won some herself on a giveaway, so they're unused, they're not being used, and that's just a question of going onto her Instagram account, which I'll link below, and it's just spreading a little bit of happiness and telling her someone that you admire to win the 3 copies of Fibre Mood. That's including patterns as well. So that's open until the 1st of April. And thank you to Lou who gave me the heads up of that this morning. So I've just snuck that one in for you. Not a lot of entries on this one, so it might be worth entering. Right, so on to the big prize. And that's from Love Sewing magazine, and it's for a Janome 740D worth over £500. And all you need to do is visit their website, put in some details, just name and address. And it's one of those where got lots of different ways of entering. So once you've entered that once, that's one entry. You can then go like them on an Instagram page, on the Facebook page, on Twitter, lots of different social medias. Share it. That gives you lots more opportunities to win. That is open until the 14th of April. That will be UK only. I will double check and I'll put it in the description box if I can find it. So that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed it and found some new pattern companies. I've certainly found some new ones this week, and I'll be back on Sunday. Midweek I will have a tutorial for you. Sunday I will have some reviews of some dresses that I've made using free patterns to give you a little bit more inspiration. Do go check out the playlist that I've got for all the other vloggers that have been taking part. We've had lots and lots of ideas, people that are drafting their own patterns or mashing them, or finding free patterns all over. So there's lots and lots of ideas for anybody who loves free patterns. It's been a great little challenge for this. It has been just dress patterns. I focus on just free patterns that are relatively new on a Friday. So thank you very much for watching. I might have a little celebration of my own coming up soon. I'm going to be celebrating my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, and hopefully if we can get up to 5,000 subscribers, hopefully then I might do a little prize myself. But let me recover from the Frugal Frocks challenge first. So that's it from me. I will speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.